Because you only got to see 2 rounds of the Des Moines Challenge, I'm here today at Pickard Park in Indianola, Iowa. Guys, I'm a disc golf teacher, and I want to show you kind of a 3rd round of what an amateur looks like when they play a professional disc golf course, okay? So I drove all the way from Nebraska here today just so I can show you that. I hover around about 930 rated. Right now I'm a little bit below that, but we're trying to get back above. Let's see if playing a tough course like this might boost that rating. Today there's hardly any wind, kind of like there was on that first day of the tournament, and so I'm going to compare my ratings at the end to what some of the scores were on that day. All right, starting off here on hole 1, this is a 795 foot par 4. There's not too much left of the Pro Tour. The parking lot's empty. We got kind of this one sign here hanging, so I'm just going to throw a big hyzer to get out around these trees here. That's the plan, at least. All right, looks like it's safe. All right, I got around those first trees there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the 4. That's still pretty far away. I wanna shoot as good around as possible, so I'm gonna try to avoid the OB. So I'm just gonna throw kind of a wraith out to kind of that hyzer area, a little bit past that little tree that you see in the fairway. Yeah, wow, this is a long hole. All right, threw a Firebird into this tree and it dropped straight down. I'd say I'm about 20 feet away here for a par. Got it, nice. Hole 2 is a 753 foot par 4, and I think I want to get kind of around these trees and end up going left. So for me, it probably just means throwing as straight as I can off the tee, and then we'll worry about the left part after that. I think that's good. All right, we turned the corner and now it looks like, according to my rangefinder, I have about 315 feet to the pin, but it really slopes hard to the left. So I'm gonna throw a buzz at it. Hopefully it sticks kind of by the basket and doesn't go too far left. Oh, too low. All right, left myself a tester. Nice. 2 pars to start, I think I'll take that. Hole 3 is a 320 foot kind of dog leg to the right, and I know there's a pond over there, so not quite sure how close the basket is, but I gotta be a little bit careful throwing a Halo Firebird. Oh, sounds like I hit a tree. All right, probably a good thing I hit that tree. It was heading towards this stuff over here, which looks nasty, so just gotta do a little chipper up there at the forehand and hopefully get another par. Oh, sit down. Ah, dang it. Looks like I landed in the water. So probably went out right about here. Not sure where their OB line was. Oh, here's a marker. 1, 2, 3. At least I'm still close. Got it. All right, just took an unnecessary bogey there on hole 3. I think if I would have played this course not blind, I would have been able to realize just how close that water was. But anyway, that's what we got today. So this is the famous water hole, hole 4 here, 472 feet across. I'm probably gonna lay up to a short pin or hope to get close to that and then pitch across. Don't really want to lose anything today. Yep, nice and safe. Well, I got pretty far down here. I think the downhill really makes it go further than you think. Got a little upshot here over the water, so I'm gonna throw something stable so I don't go in. Oh, that was right in front of it. All right, hole 5 is kind of the 3rd hole in a row with some sort of water feature. Here you have to go all the way across it. It does play as an island on the other side, 330 feet. So I'm gonna throw something pretty stable towards the right trees and hopefully it hyzers into the island. All right, we'll see where that ended up. All right, looks like I was just barely safe over here. There's a painted line still from the tournament, so it is far enough away with that water. I'm considering laying up, but maybe I'll give it a half run. Kind of an awkward stance too. Sit. Yeah, probably 15 past the basket. All right, hole 6 is a 630 foot par 4. This one I think is gonna be pretty tricky, so I'll be really happy with the 4 on this hole. I'm gonna throw kind of a understable wraith out there. Hopefully it turns a little bit before the out of bounds, and then maybe I can get close after that. It's in the middle. I hope that's good. All right, looks like those 4 little trees kind of point at the basket, so I'm gonna try to throw kind of a forehand and get into the tree line over there. That'll be way short. All right, pretty well short here, but I'd say I'm probably just outside circle 2. We'll give it kind of a half run, but I don't want to go too far. Yeah. That'll be another par. All right, guys, a lot of pars so far. If I had a few practice rounds under my belt, instead of playing it blind, I might be able to get a few of these birdies. But anyway, this is hole 7. This is the famous kind of hexagon island hole out there. This tree off the tee is a lot closer than it looks, so you'll have to throw something flippy or kind of bend it around that tree to get your birdie. Yes. I don't know if it looks flat on camera, but this was severely uphill. It was a pump to get here, through as hard as I could. Probably got 20 feet left. Oh yeah, first birdie, let's go. All right, hole 8, this is a big downhill hole, 580 feet. So we can probably just unleash. I do hear that the right side rough is pretty nasty though, so I'm gonna try to throw something that maybe flips a little bit, but doesn't quite get in there. Pretty well short. All right, looks like I landed just to the left of the short basket here, so just kind of a layup around this tree and hopefully get another par. Oh yeah. Oh man, there's a bit of a hill right here behind the basket. Kind of hard to see that, but still close enough. So I'm 15 away. Should be able to tap this right in. Yep. All right, hole 9's a 300 foot par 3. It is severely uphill. It's like you're throwing right at a wall right in front of you. So for that reason, I'm going with a driver instead of like a mid-range or something to get up the hill. Hopefully it flips a little bit. This is a pretty beat-in pro Thunderbird. Well, it was where I was aiming, but we'll have to see when we get up there. All right, I keep landing right next to these short baskets. Probably why I play MA1 and not pro. Anyway, we're just outside the circle for this basket, so I'm gonna give it my best jump putt bid. Just off the side. All right, hole 10's an 860 foot par 5. Not sure if I'll be able to. I'm gonna try the big hyzer over the right side like the pros do. Yeah, nice. All right, I just went up there to check, and it looks like if you can get it past this big tree in the middle, then you should have something, sort of maybe a sidearm or something into the basket for an easy birdie. So that's the plan there, just throw something stable out around this tree. I think that'll be okay. All right, after 2 really good shots, I still have a pretty technical forehand to get into the basket for a birdie. I'm gonna throw a Halo Firebird out there, hang it out to the left side, and then kind of crash into the right towards the basket. All right, I actually got a lot closer than I thought I did. So probably 15 feet here for a, you might consider a tap-in birdie the way this course has been playing. It's a long one. but gotta make it first. Yes, that feels good. That's a good birdie to take. All right, hole 11 is a 720-foot par 4. This one is a pretty big dog leg to the left. I think this kind of ugly looking tree on the left there is a mando tree, so you gotta get around that first before you can start heading to the left. All right, so that was just a placement shot off the tee. Got pretty well to be in the middle here, but since this is a pretty tough par 4, I think I'm gonna be happy by taking a 4. All right, putter, mid-range, putter, putter. What a great way to take a 4 on a 700-foot hole. I'll take that 4 every day. Hole 12 is a 260-foot hole. It's got a double mando on it, and then there's some rocks that are right before the baskets you need to get over if you probably want a realistic chance of the birdie. All right, somehow I got through the trees, but I think it landed on those rocks right before the basket. All right, those rocks were a little bit closer than I thought they were, so should be able to get this a decent bid. Maybe even get it. Oh yeah, let's go. All right, hole 13 is a 330-foot par 3. It kind of goes through this gap in these trees right here, and it finishes a touch to the right. So I'm gonna throw kind of an understable putter because I'm just gonna play for the par. I don't think I can get there. Yeah, that should be good enough. Oh, I got pretty far down here. I'm gonna give it a run. Go. Yes, got it, baby. All right, hole 14 is a 720-foot par 4. You kind of have to go down past this tree there in the middle. If you can get around it a little bit, you might be able to punch through then over the creek and hopefully get your birdie. Otherwise, if you're not far enough, you might have to just lay up and then go over the creek on your 3rd shot. Come out of it. Yeah, I think that's great. All right, looks like it's still a pretty decent ways kind of over the creek and then to the basket, but we're gonna give us our best shot here. Miss it, miss it. Oh yeah. All right, I think it's pretty short, but it'll be some sort of putt. Pretty lucky to miss some of those trees right behind you there to get across this far. I'd say I'm probably 40, 45 away from the basket. So, all right, a little jump putt bid in there. Maybe it'll go in. Straddle out, this tree's kind of in my way. All right, commit. Ah, dang it. Hole 15 is a 600-foot par 4 as it kind of goes dogleg left, and so you want to kind of push as far and as left as you can off the tee. If you go too far, there are some trees, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for me. All right, I think I hit these trees and it bounced kind of over here a little bit into the fairway, which is good. I'll have some sort of a forehand look at it, I think, but I don't think I'm gonna get there as I have a weird stance. All right, we'll see if that's in bounds or not. All right, it's kind of hard to film. You guys are actually in this tall grass and I'm just past it by about 3 or 4 feet. And so I'm gonna try to throw just a hyzer out there. What are you doing? I got a downhill look at it, probably 20 feet. Mark it. Nice. Whew, good save. Hole 16 is a 315-foot par 3. You really have to saw off your drive throwing a backhand hyzer, and there's a creek down there and there's OB everywhere. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's go see if we're out of bounds. All right, did stay safe, but behind the basket is out of bounds. So I'm gonna give it kind of a gentle bid. Hopefully I hit something so that if I miss, it stays close. Oh, it changed, dang it. All right guys, before we tee off on hole 17, check out this amazing tee pad. Leave a like down below if you'd ever like to visit Pickard Park, and also let me know what are some of the pro courses you've been to. Hole 17 is a 330-foot par 3, and so I'm just going to try to throw out something that'll flip just a little bit and go straight towards the end. Maybe we can get another birdie. All right, I'm a little bit behind these trees, but I'll have a little bit of a long look at it. Do it. Yes, that's 2 big ones today. Let's go. All right guys, last hole, hole 18 is a 1,080-foot par 5, super far. So I'm just gonna throw my farthest disc off the tee and maybe we can get up there. And if not, I think a 5 is gonna be a great score. All right, after 2 shots, as far as I could throw it, you can just barely start to see the flag over this tall grass. The grass does kind of curve around there. It is safe in the fairway. So I'm gonna throw something that kind of gets around this tree with a little bit of a flex line and then has the integrity to come back before it gets that tree line on the right. Well, it went really far, but is it far enough? All right, so it definitely did not go far enough. I'll probably give it just a little bit of a half bid, but it's probably gonna be more of a layup, and we'll have to settle for a 5 here on the last hole. All right, one more thing before we wrap it up here from the Des Moines Challenge, that is that I finished at 4 under par, which on that first day of the tournament when we had similar conditions to today with hardly any breeze at all, that averaged a 10-15 rated round. Okay, normally guys, I'm a 930 rated, somewhere right around there. And so if you want to improve your rating, maybe there's something to going to a hard course that you see on the Pro Tour, playing well and getting a score increase. All right, so anyway, one more thing, please leave a like down below if you thought this was interesting or helpful. And also I want to know in the comments, what's a pro course that you've played or that you want to play? And until next time, we'll see you out there on the course.